Well, it's Friday, and when we come back next week for our next morning show, it'll be the month of July.
So we thought we'd take a look back at some of the stories that are getting the most traffic on our web channel, WTVY.com, that we aired right here on News 4 this morning from the month of June. You may remember this guy here.
I do.
Chris P. Bacon. He was a pig who was born with problem back legs. However, a Florida veterinarian took him in and made him a custom set of wheels so he can keep moving around. The story had nearly 500 views over the month.
And do you remember this? This was from an unusual competition in Britain, the annual Shin Kicking Championships. Now, in the competition, those taking part try to kick their competitors to the ground. Some people even use things to tape around their shins to soften the blows. The story on our morning show page got over 800 views.
Wow. Snow is nothing unusual, but it's definitely newsworthy when it happens in June. Even in Siberia. On June 14th, snow fell in the part of Russia known for its frigid temperatures, but it came a day after the highs were in the mid-80s. And it wasn't just a light dusting. The snow fell hard and accumulated. This wintry story got more than 1,100 views.
And staying with the weather theme, look at this remarkable video. This cell phone video was captured by Kevin Burke in St. Petersburg, Florida. Now, the storm began as a water spout, but then slammed into a dock, destroying it and even tossing a trampoline into the air. Now, despite the damage, there were no injuries. The story attracted quite a bit of attention with over 1,600 views online.
But by far the most popular stories that debuted here on News 4 this morning involved My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Now, earlier this week we told you about how the comic book based on the animated series was selling tens of thousands of issues a month. This is in part thanks to the Bronies, the teenage and adult fans who love the show. The article received over 2,800 hits.
Wow.
It also attracted many comments, some of which we'll share with you right here next week on Web Wednesday.
Love it.
Absolutely.
And if you want to read these or other stories that we cover on our morning show, just head over to our web channel, WTVY.com. Under News, select The Morning Show. Now, every weekday we post local, national, as well as world stories that we air on our show, in addition to regular segments like Talk of the Town and Web Wednesday. We even have web exclusives, so be sure to check out an all-new Morning Moments video that we just uploaded this morning. And I'm telling you guys, it is hilarious. You're going to see Paul in a way that you haven't seen him before.
You've seen me in a lot of ways, but not this way.
But make sure you stay tuned because we have a lot more coming up after the break.